Some of you are in relationship with people you have no business being in relationship with. You are in love with the wrong person. Knowing the right guy for you has nothing to do with how you feel. It has everything to do with how he feels. Because how you feel could be what is ruining everything, making it forceful to be in a relationship with this person. When you pay attention to look at how he really feels, I'm not saying how he thinks, I'm saying how he feels in the relationship, then you're going to have the answer. The confusion and the uncertainties that you have that made you to think, is he really in love with me? Am I with the right guy? Is actually the very answer that you need, because the clues are always there. I keep saying it to my friends. When you keep ignoring red flags, first time, second time, third time, then you are the red flag. You are. So when a guy loves you, I'm telling you, you're not going to click on this video to ask if he's the right guy, because every fiber in you and everything in you knows that this guy is a guy for you. There is no questioning it. The reason why you question it is because you are doubting it. So what do? That is what this video is about. As a woman, you are naturally intuitive. Every woman is more in tune with her intuition than an average man is. So what that means is that your intuition always knows and always feels. When it gets into a place that is not safe, your intuition feels it. Exactly the same way it is when it comes to marriage, relationship, friendship, everything. When you find yourself in a place that is not okay, it's not okay. Stop trying to compromise it. It's not okay. Point blank, period. Now, aside your intuition guiding you to the right path, now let's talk about his actions. When people love you, they show everything. You see it in their action. You see it from how they come to see you, how often they call you, how often they update you, how often they chat you up. I'm not talking about what he's doing the first month, the second month, the third month. I'm talking about what he consistently do first month, second month, third month, and he's not even tired doing the same thing. I'm not talking about those initial, oh my God, who is this girl? You look so pretty thing. I'm talking about the consistency that proves that people really want what they want. Consistency is a language in businesses. Anything you are not consistent with dies. Just to be with people who are consistently loving you. So his actions is going to prove to you that this guy is interested. His actions in everything that he does. When you find yourself calling a guy, asking the guy, why is it that you're always busy? Why is it that every time I call, you keep telling me that you couldn't come because you're busy, and you are the one to call him to remind him that he's still busy? When relationship gets to these things, the smartest thing that you are expected to do is to pull out. Yeah, observe. It's now time for you to relax and watch where the driver is taking you along. Relax. It is time for you to detach. Don't get into a relationship thinking you are going to die with this person. It is going to be a do or die. Get into a relationship with a mindset that if they treat me right, I'm going to stay in here. And anytime they don't treat me right, I'm going to self-respect myself and leave a table where I'm not well served. Let this be your language. Let it be something you often talk. Even your siblings, everyone, your friends, anyone that knows you knows that. That's her. Wherever she's not well served, she leaves. So don't get there and attach so much like a child whose father is never always around. And then she has grown to an adult seeking validation to find it in some kind of man is ready to mess up with her emotions, and then she finds herself clinging so much. No, you don't have to be that woman. You have to be the woman who wants to be loved and also give love and let things flow. Let everyone enjoy beautiful atmosphere of beautiful relationship, because you deserve it. Always pay attention to what happens when you are away. Because when you are away from your lover, he's always trying to know how you are, where you are. Have you gotten there safely? Are you okay? I'm not talking about those people who are, obsessing about you. Because when it's an obsession, you know. When people are genuinely trying to know whether you are safe, whether you are okay. I'm not saying from the ego side. Listen and pay attention to these aspects and see how it works. I'm saying this thing because I remember when my auntie came to tell me that they went on a long journey and her friend husband didn't even call her from that one day trip. Just called once at night and didn't call again. My husband has been calling her to know where they are. Have they gotten to the place? Is she okay? Did she like the hotel? Is the place they're lodging okay? Her husband was consistently following up, like she literally traveled with her. But her friend husband didn't even call. And I remember telling my auntie, you know what? I don't think this guy just started doing these things. There's always a clue that we neglected somewhere along the line. If this guy is genuinely right into you, check out the way he talks. Everything is in the word, because the heart has already conceived before you say it. From the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak. So whatever they conceive from their heart is how they're going to use their word. Pay attention to the words. When they use I, to when they use we, to when they use us, to when they use our, to when they use you, when you use I. These things could be very simple, but they are very important. You pay attention to it. He uses words like, don't worry, baby, we are going to fix it. Don't worry, everything is going to be fine. Don't just let this one go. Let us fix it that way. We are going to sort this out. Always pay attention and make sure that in his words, he's mostly inclusive of you, inclusive of how he's going to lead you. Because it is important you get with a guy who is a leading force. When you are with a guy who is a leading force, it helps you to relax. It helps you to be all feminine. It helps you to just be all yourself and allow yourself to glow. When you don't allow yourself to be with a guy who trusts you, you start stressing yourself up so much. Start talking so much. Why don't you do this? Why don't you? Don't exhaust those energies. You don't need that. Cut it off from the beginning. Pay attention from the dating stage. So no matter what everyone says, from your own standpoint, you are sure and convinced that his action, his words, and everything that he does shows that this guy loves you. And when that assurance comes, you find out that you're relaxed and you don't even need to ask anyone whether this guy is the right guy or he is not the right guy. You simply know that he is, and all problems solved. Make sure you get into a guy that got you and got your back. It is very, very important, because when the yin and yang, the masculine and the feminine, blend so beautifully, the world will bloom to enjoy another Romeo and Juliet. I love love stories, and I'm sure you love love stories. So create your own kind of love stories, and don't ever allow anyone to talk you into thinking that you are less than, that you shouldn't, or you are not deserving, because you are deserving of everything. Get into the comment section and tell me what you think about this video, and I promise I'm going to respond to that comment. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, why don't you subscribe? We do have fun here. See you on my next video.